Greetings. I am Dr. Linda McMurdoch, Vice President for Student Affairs at Mount St. Mary's University, Los Angeles. I serve as Chair of the Board of Directors for SACU, the Association of Student Affairs at Catholic Colleges and Universities. Our organization was honored to be a part of such a collaborative refresh of the principles of good practice through partnering with ACCU, JASPA, scholars, practitioners, and of course, colleagues across our institutions.
Hello, my name is Dave Johnson. I'm the Chief Student Affairs Officer at Xavier University and the outgoing president of JASPA, the Jesuit Association of Student Affairs Professionals. I too had the good fortune of working with colleagues across the ACCU to be a part of this wonderful project of refreshing our principles of good practice.
My name is Father Dennis Holschneider, and I have the pleasure of leading the Association of Catholic Colleges and Universities, and having spent the great bulk of my life working alongside many of you in Catholic higher education. I've always thought that we make a mistake when we think only upon the purposes of higher education. I believe it's richer and more productive when we think of the purposes of a student's higher education years. Because these young women and men come to us at the very moment that they're trying out the world for size. We offer them books and lectures, to be sure, but also internships, study abroad, service learning, leadership opportunities, and uncountable student organizations. We also make room for the fact that the great majority of them are already employed to one degree or another. Many are living with families of origin or starting young families of their own. Many are in early relationships and learning how to rise to those. Some we still call traditional, and they live in our dorms, and there too, they're perhaps sharing a room for the first time in their lives and learning the complex dynamics of sharing space with others. Perhaps it's the first time that they are meeting classmates of differing religious traditions or racial and cultural groups, sexual orientation or gender variance. In a myriad ways and on their own schedules, our students are growing up for a world that needs them, both in and outside the classroom. And in student affairs, you meet them along that path, accompany them, guide them, and yes, educate them.
Our work as Catholic colleges and universities is as urgent as ever. It is also true that our work has never been more complex. Our students and our institutions are simultaneously facing a global pandemic, a national reckoning with racism, deep political and social divisions, a growing mental health crisis, and public speculation about the value of a college degree. In this context, it's more important than ever that we educate the whole student. We must, in new and innovative ways, walk with students as they pursue purpose, develop their faith lives, and build relationships across difference in pursuit of the common good. As institutions and as student affairs professionals, our urgent and complex work can and should be inspired and guided by an ongoing dialogue between our Catholic tradition, the distinctive charisms of our founding institutions, and the unique gifts and needs of our diverse students and colleagues. These principles aim to immerse student affairs professionals in the center of this dialogue so that they can be leaders and contributors to the work and be enriched and inspired by the process.
The principles of good practice in Catholic higher education were created in 2007 for student affairs professionals by student affairs professionals. The purpose of these principles is to provide a framework for student affairs professionals at Catholic colleges and universities in their reflection and conversation, staff development, and planning and assessment. These principles are born out of our Catholic tradition, and they're shared across our many and diverse institutions. This guide is a tool to support and to assist the transformative work of student affairs practice, and it can be used to catalyze discussion with a broad array of leaders across Catholic higher education. The version that you're receiving today is the third edition of this work, updated for a world that's changed quite a bit since 2007. Each principle is accompanied by 5 diagnostic queries that can be used for the purpose of formative self-assessment and strategic planning.
We are a wonderfully diverse community of colleges and universities, and the academic communities we call home are richly diverse. We can expect, therefore, that our many institutions and the many individuals within our schools will embody these principles in unique ways. While our expression of these principles may be unique, we hope they can inspire and guide our work as we purposely and distinctively pursue our shared Catholic mission together.
We ask you to reflect on them slowly, chew on them, think how they can both inspire and challenge the work that you do every day. These are ideals that come from your own colleagues in the work. They aren't easily realized, but they are worthy of waking up each morning and trying again to support these students as they grow through these all-important years.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your noble work. May God bless you each and every day.